beautiful people, and welcome. As you can see, we are in my classroom today. I thought it would be a little bit interesting, maybe for someone, to see what it is like being a teacher during distance learning. Now, our school is 100% distance learning, so the kids are all at home doing all of their work online. They did give us an option as instructors either to work on campus in our rooms or off campus at home or wherever. And I kind of do both. So depending on what my schedule looks like, I am in the classroom, and then as of lately, I have been trying to work a little bit more from home, being that they are talking about a hybrid model opening in January. So I wanted to make sure to get all the opportunity I can to teach from home, get that experience, and then go back to school during the hybrid model. Now, what type of hybrid model, we still don't know. The district is talking to the union, and they're kind of collaborating with that. And when they tell us, we'll know, hopefully sooner rather than later. They're crossing their fingers. They're going to come to an agreement before Thanksgiving. It is November 2020, and kids, like I said, are all distance learning. I am choosing to work from school today. Today is one of my longer days. So a little bit about my schedule. I am a high school math teacher. I teach math foundations, math support for integrated math 1, and I teach integrated math 3. For one of my integrated math 3 classes, I am a 0 period teacher. That means my day begins a little bit earlier than everyone else. As of right now, for our distance learning model, we are doing like blocks. For example, on Mondays and on Thursdays, we have 1, 2, and 3 periods. On Tuesday and Friday, we have 4, 5, and 6. Being that I do teach 0 period, I have 0 period every single day. On Wednesdays, all of the classes check in for 15 minutes just so we can say hi to them. You know, you can't really do a lot as a teacher in 15 minutes, unless you really try. But Wednesdays are you know what? It's so early in the morning, I can't even speak. That's why I don't teach English, right? Anyways, it is, I'm looking at the time right now, let's see. It is 6:42 in the morning. I usually want to be here by 6 o'clock in the morning, so 6:42. It is a very late start. I do have some kiddos that like tutoring in the morning, so my tutoring time begins at 7 a.m. My first 0 period begins at 8 a.m. And then we kind of just go through the day. So in the morning, what I like to do is I like to prep for the day. I like to get my tea ready. I'm not a big coffee drinker. I used to be until doctor said no more. But I am a tea drinker. No caffeine for me except very little. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a lot to do on my agenda today. And if you'd like, join me and see what it's like to be a teacher during distance learning time. All right, beautiful people. So it is 7:46 right now. Class is gonna start in about 15 minutes. All right, so that wrapped up our zero period. It is right now 8:47, so I had a few kiddos stay a few minutes after class to finish their synchronous activity for their mental health. It went really well. I will insert a clip here of student responses. They did really well. I'm very proud of them. So I will be doing this activity 2 more times today with another Integrated Math 3 class and a Math Foundations class. So I love seeing students' different responses, especially on an activity like this. It's amazing what they come up with. So as of right now, it is now 8:48, and I'm gonna take a quick break, run to the restroom, grab myself more tea, as this one is now officially cold. And my next period, so zero period ends at 8:45, and then first period starts at 9 o'clock. So I actually have first period as my prep hour. It technically is 90 minutes with this distance learning schedule. So I have 90 minutes to myself. During this time, I answer emails, have meetings with parents or students. Not necessarily students, because students are in other classes, but if there's parents, counselors, anything that's my meeting time as well. I am wanting to prep. Definitely that is my prep hour. So I'm going to be prepping. I'm going to continue working on my list that I have already lost. Where is it? Oh, it's like way over there. So I'm going to keep crossing things out. Hopefully I can get through all of my lists today. And if you're still with me, thank you so much for continuing to watch, and let's see how the rest of the day goes. Beautiful people, it is, what time is it? It's at 10:05. So from the moment I ended zero period to taking a little break, refilling my tea, using the restroom, things like that, I have been working on emails. I've been working on a lot of administrative stuff, not necessarily teaching stuff. So I've been checking attendance for last week. So we have to check attendance for last week, make sure that the attendance records are correct. You download, sign it, make sure everything is good there. I've been replying to emails, a ton of emails. Usually it takes me around an hour a day to respond to all of the emails that I get from students, from parents, from other teachers, from admin. So it usually does take us teachers about an hour for emails a day. Now that gives me about 30 more minutes before my next class. So in the 30 minutes, I'm gonna try to get on this list as fast as I can and get as much done. I'm laughing because this is typical. It's typical to spend an hour doing emails and then realizing that an hour went by and you have no idea how that happened. So let's hopefully in the next 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, that I can cross some of these things off on my to-do list. And before I even get up, it's time for yet another refill. I go through these teas like you have no idea. This is my happy place right here. unfortunately, but we are starting yet another class in about 15-ish minutes. My timer just went off. And actually it was a very productive lunch. Typically teachers do work through their lunch. We either have students in the classroom, either sharing lunch with us, but they are in the classroom having lunch, they need tutoring, they need to make up a quiz, something. But very rarely will a teacher not work through their lunch. So far I was able to complete the pre-test for Math Foundations. I was able to write the test for Math Foundations. I was able to finish editing the video for the pre-test, so I make sure that students are able to watch how to do the pre-test as well as be able to attempt it. I was able to make some changes to my 2-week schedule that I noticed had some errors, so I fixed that. I was able to not only post the next 2-week schedules, but the other 2-week schedules. So basically, my kids know what is expected of them up until the winter break, right before finals. Which, by the way, we don't even know if we're having finals yet. My guess is we are not. And I have not done anything for math support. So math support, besides knowing what's happening, don't have anything. So that is still on my plan. I have one more class, so I have until 2:45. I have my math support, not math support, today is Thursday. I have my Math Foundations class until 2:45, and then technically my day would be over at 2:45. However, I still have a lot to do for math support, so I need to make sure that they are set for at least the next week. I should be okay. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Time to renew my teacup. I don't even know what cup is this. Number 5? I think we're on number 5 for today. If not 6. So what happens, you guys, is you can't see it, but right over there, there's a water jug, gratefully gifted by my dad. I can refill this as many times as I want. It's some hot water. I get tea bags, and most of the time they are not caffeinated teas, but well, that kind of a day where I think I've had 5 cups of green tea. It's gonna happen. All right, so I have the next 10 minutes. I'm looking at my wrist like I have a watch. I don't. So I have 10 more minutes before my next class. Time to run to the restroom and refill my tea. And then I will see you after class. All right, beautiful people, that is pretty much it. My last class wrapped up. I still have a few things to do here. I need to clean up everything before I go. I need to make sure that I take attendance, which if you're a teacher, you know, taking attendance. I need to submit attendance. I need to make sure that I have the things posted for support class. I know I was behind on that because I'm looking at my checkoff list, but I was able to get a lot done today. So now I have something to think about. I either work late tonight or I come in tomorrow, which is my day off, and work on my day off. So either way, it's working for nothing because they don't pay us for these extra hours that we work. So it's either I come in tomorrow or I stay late today. I'm kind of thinking come in tomorrow because that way I can wake up early and be here at 6 o'clock in the morning, hopefully. See what happens when I come in late. Be here at 6. Now, something that I mentioned in this video is I do have tests to grade as well. So my Integrated Math 3 classes took their Unit 2 test. No, the beginning of this week, Monday and Tuesday, they took their 2 tests, 2-part test. It was 1 test, but they took their test that I need to grade. So there's that I also need to do. I need to finish support stuff, and I need to plan for the remainder of the school year. But that pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and head my way home and enjoy some hours before it's bedtime, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and like, share, subscribe, and welcome to my classroom. And I will see you next time. Bye.